First things first, you want to prepare your computer and your iOS device for this jailbreak. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have the latest version of iTunes. You can go into iTunes, check for updates, and you can see that the latest version is 11.0.1. Then the next step is to back up your iOS device to your computer or to the cloud. In case something goes wrong, you can always restore. And then you got to make sure that on your iOS device that you get rid of the passcode. So let's go in, and then we'll go to settings, and then in general, and then we will go to passcode lock. You'll put your passcode in that last time, and then you will turn passcode off and put in your code to enable this to happen. And then you will have passcode off so that when you turn on your device, you just slide to unlock and it automatically open up. After you back up, you might want to go and transfer your purchases. So you go into File, Devices, Transfer Purchases. Then you'll see it'll transfer any new software that you downloaded from your phone or from your iOS device. Next, you want to update. And there are some people who are going to have a problem updating if they're jailbroken previously on a previous build, like 5.1.1. And when you hit update, you're going to extract the software, and then it's going to check with Apple server. And if you get a message like this when you try to update to 6.1 from a previous firmware that's jailbroken, you might get a message that says this device is not eligible. And the reason is because Apple knows that you're messing with Cydia and all that stuff like that. So what you have to do is you have to edit your host files. But Apple's made it hard for you to try to edit your host files. So I'll show you a little trick that you can do. So first thing you want to do is open up Finder. And if you don't want to see this part because you're not having problems, then just skip ahead. But you want to go open up Finder, and you want to hit go, and you want to go to folders. You want to type in /private, and you hit go, and then you'll have 4 folders in here. The etc is the folder you want to mess with, and you want to hit right mouse button. You want to hit get info, and what you want to do is you want to unlock, put your password in, your administrative password. You unlocked it, and now you can go in here and select this administrator user group, and then you want to click it and change it to read and write. Then you also want to add your username, and you want to hit select, and you want to change that to read and write. Then lock it back up again, then close it out, and you want to go into etc, and you want to find the host folder. You want to hit the host folder, and you want to get info. Then you want to unlock, put your password in, and then all you want to do is add one, and it's the administrator, and you want to hit select, and you just want to change that one to read and write. Now you can lock it up and close it, and then restart your computer. And then when you restart your computer, you do the same steps. Go and go to folder, and then you go to the private folder, and then you go into etc. And when it's restarted, everything would have taken effect. And what you want to do is you want to open up the host folder, and all you want to do now that you can get in and edit this is you want to just erase these 2 lines here, anything that has the GS, or what you can do is you could just modify it by putting an extra # here, because then you can always go back and change it. I don't recommend erasing it, but you can do that. And then you close it out, and you will be able to now edit the host. So now when you restart your computer, I'll restart it, and I'll come back and I'll show you now that you can update. Okay, so we restarted our computer. I opened everything back up again, and this host file, you want to double click here, and then what you want to do is put the # in front of these 2 GS .apples, in front of these IP addresses. So then you can just close this out now, and it will take effect, and you close it out, and you have to restart your computer because you wanted to make sure that everything took effect. So now when we update, we'll be able to update without having any error messages, without Apple being any wiser, knowing that this device is jailbroken. So now it's almost done recovering, and there you go, you've been updated. So now you can see that we changing those host files, you were able to upgrade to 6.1. So now we're all set. Your iDevice is ready to be jailbroken, and evasi0n will be out very soon. Currently it's at 95%, and I'll be making a video on how to jailbreak. So you're all set, you're ready, and I will see you on my next video.